Then she met me at the college. Her friends play my songs and they been following me. Yeah, I don't like to do that much explaining or talking. Just know she had coffee with me. Yeah, I hear you like pizza and dancing. Love that is not that romantic.
What's up, people of YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today is Thursday, and Thursday is my favorite day of sirens. As I was saying, today's Thursday, and Thursday is my favorite day of the work week. I don't really count Friday because to me Friday is almost like part of the weekend. So if you don't count Friday, then Thursday is kind of like your Friday. I don't know if that makes much sense, but anyway, usually on Thursdays I have some meetings with my team, but they're not that many. Like, for example, on Wednesdays I sometimes have like 7 or 8 meetings per day, which pretty much leaves no time for coding. So Thursdays I have some meetings, but not that many, so I still have plenty of time to code, which of course is my favorite thing to do at work. Also on Thursdays we usually have meetings with a UX team, with the QA team. These are separate teams that we collaborate with, and I actually find that very interesting. I've never had a separate UX team before, like a user interface team. I've never worked with a separate QA team before, so I really like that kind of dynamic where you have separation of concerns, if you will. So we usually have those meetings on Thursday, and I do enjoy them a lot. Also on Thursday we play Among Us, and I play Among Us with my team every week. Literally my favorite part of the week. It's something that we do as a team which is not work related, so it's kind of like socializing as well. Oh, and on Thursday there's always a new episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, the UK edition, and I watched that with my flatmate. It's great, I recommend it, and it's hilarious. Anyway, I finished my training last month, so I've been with my team officially for about 3 weeks. I think this might be my 4th week. I normally start by doing a small to-do list for the day. I don't have to complete everything, it just helps me keep track of what needs to be done at some point. So if I don't do something, it just gets moved to the next day or the weekend. I used to do this by hand, but now I have this thermal printer which I am obsessed with. I did a separate video on that. If you're interested, I'm gonna link it in the corner. Usually in the mornings I have a couple of hours to do coding before my first meetings, because I normally start around 8 or 8:30, so I get a bit of time before our stand-up. If you don't know what a stand-up is, it's a daily meeting that most engineering teams would have. It's meant to be quite short, and it's an opportunity for everyone to give an update on what they're doing, if they have any issues or blockers, what they're gonna be doing. It's pretty standard, and you would do them every day. Usually it's in the morning. I start with a stand-up, and usually I have a catch-up with my mentor. We just discuss the work that I'm working on. He helps me out a lot. After that I normally have more meetings, or I have time to code. Today my first meeting is the team stand-up, but I still have a couple of hours so I can start coding. The first thing I'm gonna do today is work on some comments that I had on a code review yesterday. Normally when you're a software engineer, you write some code and then you submit it for review so that other people can give you feedback on it. So yesterday I got some comments on the last code that I submitted, and I started working on the comments and the changes yesterday, but I still have quite a bit of work to do, so this is what I'm gonna be doing this morning. Some ambience. Hey, good morning. How's it going?
Why am I so afraid just to say a hello? Hey. Or to pick up the phone just to say what it's up? It's been a long time and I've been thinking. Give you a call to shoot the shit and fill you in, we're reminiscing. Yeah.
What's up? It's time for lunch. Today I think I'm gonna have some tomato soup that I got from Tesco with some feta cheese, which is absolutely delicious, and it's also relatively healthy and super quick, so it's perfect for a workday lunch. Okay, that was freaking delicious. I still have about 30 minutes left for my lunch, and I'm gonna spend it doing some German homework. My class is not until Sunday, but I try to do a little bit of homework every day. I only have 2 lessons left of B1, and then I'm moving on to B2, so things are getting pretty advanced and the homework is getting pretty big. So I try to do a little bit every day, because otherwise I need to spend most of my Saturday or Sunday doing German the whole day, and that's just not that fun. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that. Hello again. It's time to go back to work, and there's a couple of things happening in the afternoon. The first meeting I have now is kind of like a knowledge sharing session. There's also a couple other new joiners on the team, and we've been having these sessions with the team where they kind of teach us how different parts of the project work. It's the best thing ever because it's just so much easier to figure things out in a complex project when someone sits down with you and just basically walks you through stuff. Straight after that, we have our weekly meeting with a UX team, so we basically discuss design of the user interface and they help us a lot with that. Later on, I'm gonna have a couple more hours to code, and then there's another meeting, and then that's it. I tend to get quite sleepy after lunch, so that's usually the time when I go grab a Monster. Now, you might have seen this in my previous videos, and I think our problem is getting even worse. I mean, yeah. We only drink one per day, max two. It's just that we buy them in bulk. It's just easier, you know. Oh, how you do me.
Why am I so afraid just to say a hello? Hey. Or to pick up the phone just to say what is up? It's been a long time and I've been thinking, give you a call to shoot the shit and fill you in, we're reminiscing. On the dumb things we did when we were only little children. Up in the hills smoking cigarillos, waiting on a vision.
I just had my last meeting, which was the QA meeting that I told you about earlier. It's finally time for Among Us. I think there's a couple minutes left. Also, this is completely unrelated, but I got these from Amazon today and I'm so excited. These are basically books that have German and French short stories, and they're meant for people who are learning the language. So for French, I got the beginner one, and for German I got the intermediate one. It's really cool. I've been looking for something like this for ages and I'm so excited. Plus, I love books for some reason. When I get a new book, I just love looking at it and holding it and just having it around. That makes no sense. I don't know, it just makes me very happy to have like a stack of books next to me. I don't know if that's weird. Tell me if it's weird. I've just started reading Good Omens and it's gonna take me a while to get through it, but I think I can make some time for a short story here and there from one of these two. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff, I know. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab a quick drink and I'm ready for Among Us.
Together we were wishing, 'cause now I'm living in the city and you're back home, and all I'm doing is I'm singing, yes I'm singing. Oh, I don't feel how I used to.
So the body was upper engine and I was doing that task.
Right at the top. And I had the screen, and then the emergency one also. I finished my task, and when I closed the screen, the body was just there. Hey! It's so difficult! There's too many people. Well, I was kind of hoping that someone will have some tasks to do, and then I kill them, and then I close an emergency, so we're all gonna be together at some point, so... Yeah, but then everybody finished their tasks, and we were just hanging, so...
I am done with Among Us. That was a lot of fun. I almost managed to be a good imposter for once, but I didn't. Like, I'm so bad at being the imposter. And yeah, I'm done for today. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I was gonna go for a run, but it's raining outside, so I might skip. I'll probably go to the shop to get some stuff and sort dinner, I guess.
I don't feel like I used to. Oh, I don't feel how I used to. I don't feel.
Oh, why is it so dark? What's up? Went on a very quick walk, went to the shop, and I'm ready for RuPaul. No. Okay, so we ordered some Mediterranean falafel kind of food from Uber Eats, and this is Sunny. You know Sunny. Yeah.
I'm back. Second video in a row. Is it second video in a row?
Yeah. It's second video. Yeah, she was in my last video when we talked about what it's like to be a lady in tech. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. We talked for like half an hour, and that's the edited version.
It was actually an hour, but...
So we're gonna watch RuPaul together, and she told me that it's actually the finale, which I didn't realize, which makes it that much better. Before that, we're gonna do a couple of apple juice shots with some lime
and some salt.
I mean, that's how I take my apple juice. Don't know about you. So who do you think is gonna win?
I'm for Bimini.
Yeah, I think Bimini would probably win if I had to guess.
Laura's Cheney is super strong.
And I laughed it happen. There was a long breakfast set this night.
We're still waiting for Uber Eats because apparently there was some technical error, not my error, a technical error. and when I placed the order it didn't go through, so we waited for like half an hour before we were like, what's going on? So
yeah,
we're still here.
It's coming now.
It is. We have a cyclist assigned, so I think that makes it official. Food update, food never arrived. Uber Eats literally just didn't deliver, and we waited for like an hour, and when we ordered the second time, the cyclist picked the food up, they picked the order up, and I don't know, they just stopped along the way. I don't know if they make multiple stops to pick up more food, and they were there for like ages, and then it just got marked as delivered, and it's not. We had to make our own, and Sunny made this a really nice meal.
I mean, it's all frozen foods.
We just kind of, I don't know, put whatever we had in the fridge on the table. Very anticlimactic.
We were excited.
We were excited. It was like falafel stuff, and we haven't had falafels in ages. Uber Eats never again. I'm sorry, but you're officially cancelled. Thanks. True reaction. Yeah, we don't agree with this decision.
And I really thought it would be Bimini because she deserved, like, even the lip sync, she was the worst. I mean, I know they don't bake.
She was the worst.
But yeah, like, what the fuck.
Okay, this evening has been very disappointing.
Yeah, I don't know which one is more disappointing, but yeah. Well, no, the food was more disappointing.
Yeah, thank God for the apple juice. It's past midnight and I think the day is officially over. I am gonna get ready for bed, do a very quick stretch and go to sleep because I am exhausted. Look at that view, by the way. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. It helps more people discover it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Baby, can you stop hesitating?